Now switching back to the news that Jim Knowles is now the Buckeyes defensive coordinator. Comes off a season where he was a Broyles Award finalist and leading Oklahoma State to the #3 overall defense in the country. John, hard to keep great coaches. I mean, look at OU. But the Knowles decision, big surprise to make the jump to Columbus?
Well, it's unfortunate, of course, because of what he'd been able to do with a talented group of players who had time to grow up in his system. Not shocked that he's making the move, not just for money. He'll have a chance to help make Ohio State scary good. All the Buckeyes really needed this season to challenge for a national championship was a decent defense. OSU made a strong offer to keep him. Pokes reporting $1.3 million a year for 5 years, which would have been about a 40% raise over what he'd been making. And it's believed that offer increased even more before Knowles' move was made final. The public support from his players, pretty much unanimous, lets you know about the trust and bond that they'd formed. But remember this, the scheme Knowles brought with him to implement in Stillwater was different originally than the one the Cowboys stopped opposing offenses with this season. So don't underestimate the input he had from veteran staff members like D-line coach Joe Bob Clements, Dan Hammerschmidt, Tim Duffy, among others, in coming up with a variety of coverages and blitzes.
Yeah, and Gary Gibbs. I meant to get into that tonight, John. We'll do that again. All right, we'll take another look. Dusty, what do you think about filling the shoes in Stillwater?
Well, first off, I hate to see Coach Knowles leave for Columbus. I have loved watching what he's brought to Stillwater over the past 4 years. Look, I've reached out to several people with very close ties to the Cowboy football program, and there's not even really whispers from Coach Gundy on who will replace his defensive coordinator. I think it's definitely possible Coach Gundy is going to use the bowl game as an opportunity to evaluate his current staff to see if one of those guys, as John mentioned, would be a potential candidate. Joe Bob Clements, Dan Hammerschmidt, Tim Duffy, all predate Knowles, and they have had influence on the defense. But are they defensive coordinator material? Big question. Nothing will shock me, but I believe this will be an outside hire. Let's get crazy. If you want a pie-in-the-sky hire that I don't think is likely, but man, if it happened, whoo-hoo, I present to you Gary Patterson. I had a chance to speak with Coach P a couple of weeks ago, and he assured me he didn't finish coaching and that he would really entertain all kinds of different potential roles. He loves to coach, wants to continue, and really wants to win a national championship. Again, no clue if he would entertain or go to Stillwater, but I would at least pick up the phone and give that man a call. One thing that doesn't get enough credit is Mike Gundy's ability to identify quality coordinators that no one sees coming. Yursich from Shippensburg, Knowles from Duke were not names people were initially praising, but both proved to be great hires. I guess I just anticipate something similar here with this hire.